Hey everybody, I am going to do a quick reading for you again tonight because I felt called to the table, not sure why. I have a deck I haven't used in a little while and I'm going to use that one tonight. This is Divine Feminine and Masculine Reunited. It's kind of a twin flame deck. It looks like this for those of you ladies and gentlemen who are interested in it. It's got gods, goddesses, and it's got some, it's got other things in it as well. It's got some shadow aspect and light aspect things. So I thought this could, maybe give us a little clarity into what's going on with the collective. So I haven't pulled from this deck for a good bit of time. So we're going to find out what's going on tonight for the collective. They're a little longer, so I'm going to start with just 2 cards there for that one. I'm going to get a couple of these, and this one is the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck, in case you're interested in that one. Please give us some information about what the collective is going through tonight. I think this is a pink moon tonight, a full moon. We've got some really pretty pictures of it. It could be tomorrow. No, it's today. It's the 12th. So, let's see. What do we need to know tonight for the collective? What do we need? Okay, we're not taking all those, but I will take the top one and the bottom one. Let's see. And let's look. I'm going to take those, and let's see here. I'm going to pull a few of these as well, and then I have one more deck I want to pull a couple from and see what we got. What's the collective need to know tonight? Oh, okay. Fire signs, guys. Give it time. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. These could be seasons. We are in Aries season presently, so it very well could be relating to right now. And with the give it time, I'm going to say that this is more of a timing thing. For some of those, August could be significant. For some of those, late November late November to December might be significant. I think Leo season runs from the end of July to August, or August to September, one or the other. I know it's in August, no matter, part of August. In any case, what else does the collective need to know? Christian, want to do me a favor? I have a divorce card coming out also, and some fell on the floor there. Ooh, pregnancy. Eek. That's messy. Pregnancy could also mean, it could definitely mean pregnancy. So someone is expecting, it says. I don't know if that is you, or perhaps you're giving birth to a new idea, and a lot of times it can give significance to that. It doesn't necessarily mean anyone's pregnant, but it could be. It certainly could be. Or if you don't wish to become pregnant, keep an eye out. Watch what you're doing around this time. Hey, love bug, can you please pick those cards up off the floor? Thank you. I'm going to have my assistant help me get the cards up off the floor that fell. We got an early morning tomorrow. We're going to be doing some excursions. Your eye looks very swollen. Okay, go lay down. Be right there. They'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. And spy, someone is watching. If you have an online presence of any kind, someone is keeping tabs on you, keeping an eye, right? Okay. So we have someone looking, either spying, like I don't know if you are visible at work or you're visible online on social media or something, but someone is, they've got their eyes on you and they're doing their research. And this one's talking about giving it time, everything in divine timing, let things flow. You know, fire sign being the seasons, and divorce experience. Someone is experiencing a breakup and they will be back, right? So if there's a third party that you're aware of, or perhaps this is you and your person, and that is going to be dependent. I mean, obviously this is a collective reading and not a personal reading, so that's going to be different. Take it as it resonates. If you know they're in a long-term relationship, committed or something, they're going through a breakup, or you may have had to separate from this person. It could be something as simple as that. Take what applies and leave the rest. Okay, guys, I'm going to pull a few of these as well before we flip over our deeper cards to kind of go a little bit deeper. Rebound. Let's see here. Unpredictable intentions with this one. So be aware, you know, especially if this person just left a relationship. Be aware of their intentions when they come back or come towards you. Be certain that they're ready for it. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, what else do we need to know? What else does the collective need to vote? Nope, I'll take the top one. Not the rest. Karmic. Okay, well, with the divorce third party, I'm going to say that there's a third party relationship and a lesson that this person needed to learn, but there is also a breakup pending, and they'll be back. But again, make certain that they're ready. I wouldn't just rush into things. You need to make sure their intentions are right and not weird. You know, you definitely don't want to start anything as far as a rebound situation is concerned. I mean, and this could be, for those of you, I usually do read and I am pulling twin flame type things, but this could be a new person coming in, but with a they'll be back. For most of you, it is going to be someone returning from the past. So, toxic masculinity and lust at the bottom as I split the deck. So, they may have been dealing with like a masculine pride type situation where they are, you know, prideful and don't want to. Maybe there's just a lot of times it's got to do with finances because our masculines are very much in the 3D. But meeting manly expectations is what this card depicts, or masculine expectations, shall we say, as it's an energy and not necessarily a gender. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Let me just pull a couple more cards from here. SOS, distressed, act with urgency. This person is feeling an urgent need to come towards you, and that's actually been coming through quite a good bit in the collective lately. It says assistance needed. They are going through something big time. There's been a whole lot of anxious energy that I've been picking up on big time. Urgent, like almost not desperate. I felt it last night. It's almost like a kind of insatiable energy, or I had a better word for it yesterday and I'm tired. I can't remember what it was, but it's kind of like urgent. It's an urgent need to reach out to you, to speak with you, to see you. Yeah. Let's see. Spilling the beans, revealing secrets, cat's out of the bag. Untrustworthy, it also says. So again, with this rebound card and it talking about, unpredictable intentions, you need to definitely do not ignore red flags. Don't ignore the red flags. If there are red flags, you need to address those. Ask questions, because seriously, don't allow this person back into your realm without asking the appropriate questions, because it may be that they're uneasy um, offering details is what I'm getting. Details. Let's see. I did bring a good number of my decks. Let's see. This was not the one I was reaching for though. I want, oh, goodness, sorry. Guys. I want this deck here. And I will read those, but again, this is a little bit more of a, it's called Intuitive Life Coaching deck, and I really do like it. Well, something flew off that right away. And the top. Alright. Anything else that we need to know? Anything else that the collective needs to know? Alright. One more card coming off. Alright. I'm going to take those three and I'm going to start reading our longer cards, so our more detailed cards. Mirror. Seeker of truth. Like I just said, when this person comes back in, you need to ask questions. Literally what I was just talking about. Seeker of truth. You need to be the seeker of truth. Increase. When I when I was just mentioning your person and the toxic masculinity, the finances and stuff like that, increase. I was just actually speaking about that as well. So let's read about this 74. That could be the year someone was born. It also breaks down to an 11, which is a master number. We have a 64, which breaks down to a 10. Then we have another 11, 11, 11. Oh, that's weird. 74 breaks down to a 1, or an 11, I'm sorry. And 656, which is the number of this card, also breaks out to an 11. This is a divine. This is actually a twin flame reading for sure. Absolutely no question about that. With the 1111 here and a 64 in between. A 1 essentially in between when it breaks. As it breaks down, these are all ones. Every single one of them. 74, 64, and 56. As it relates. 11, 1, 11. And if you, oh wow, just wow. That is crazy. Let me grab, hold on. Bear with me one quick minute here. Hang on, I'm gonna put my glasses on. Hang on one second, guys. Just give me 1 minute. Hey guys, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, so back to reading. It is so dark in here. Ugh. All right. So read these in order I pulled them out. It's just trippy. All the ones, all the ones. Ones are also significant, like when they're 11, I mean, 1111 is twin flame energy, but 111 is new beginnings. And if you take this one, it's 11 plus 1. That's a new beginning. 11, I mean, and 1 plus 11. That's another new beginning. It's trippy. You successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. It's common, guys. You are aligning with the flow of prosperity and abundance, and there's an advancement of some sort coming your way very soon. This card is reassurance that you have successfully manifested something very near and dear to your heart. Just as you think all hope may be lost, you are getting ready to be surprised in a very big way. An exciting outcome is on the horizon for you. One of your soul's lessons has been to maintain an essence, feeling and knowing that things will increase, that they will multiply. And in this way, and actually with this pregnancy, that actually makes more sense. Increase, you know, you're giving birth to something new. It's a new beginning. All of this suggests new beginnings. So pregnancy is not necessarily applicable, but giving it time, when, you know, when you're ready to give up, increase happens, new beginnings. An exciting outcome is on the horizon for you. One of the soul's lessons has been to maintain an essence, feeling and knowing that all things will increase, that they will multiply, and in this way, you are holding space for more opportunities to come your way. Continue feeling this way because you are manifesting new avenues that will bring in more abundance and financial security. If you do not have tangible evidence that this is on its way, your angels and guides are using the increase card to let you know you will reap the rewards of your efforts very soon. Keep in mind that even if you have no physical proof that the increase is here now, it does not mean that it's not aligning on the spiritual plane. Keep up the good work. You're moving forward and things are about to shift for you in the most unexpected ways. Remember, everything happens in divine timing. Continue to keep the faith and know that everything you need for your highest good is now on its way. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love that for you guys. And I'm part of the collective too. I switched open a mirror, so the seeker of truth I will read in a moment. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. So this actually speaks to the increase. If you have been keeping it positive, right, and manifesting amazing new beginnings, whether that's financial for you or in a relationship or something that you've just been wanting for a very long time, it's coming to fruition. With this increase card, it's going to happen. It's inevitable. It's coming. All the answers you currently seek are within you. Your outer world and experiences are merely reflections of your inner world. To change your situation, you have to work from the inside out. Many of us try and change our circumstances by working harder to change our outer world, but true changes can only happen when you change the energy you are sending out. You've been sending out great energy. It's about to happen for you. If you are in turmoil within, your life without will be in turmoil. If you do not like yourself, you will most likely meet a lot of people that do not like you either. If you feel like you're not good enough, you will most likely know a lot of people who make you feel like you are not good enough. Change your world from within, and you will change your outer world as well. It is easy to feel like everything is happening to you, but if you take a closer look within, you find that everything is happening in you. This card comes today to remind you that you are creating your external reality. Your reality is a reflection, a product of your thoughts, actions, and beliefs. If you take time to do the inner work that is needed, you will create a new reflection for yourself. Nothing is independently outside of you. Everything is a mirror of what is happening within you. I have to say this too. You could be doing a lot of mirroring with your twin. You could be doing a ton of mirroring. So also keep that in mind that, if you're without hope, they are too. You're two halves of a whole. So if you don't know what a twin flame journey is, you might look it up. It may or may not apply to you. Once again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Seeker of truth. You can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. You may feel confused about a situation or circumstance right now, and that is because you can feel something is not quite right. That's what I'm talking about with them coming in with urgency. I'm not saying that you're a rebound, because the twin flame journey is not a rebound, but what you need to do with their unpredictable intentions is question things. You must question things for your own good. Okay? It comes to tell you you're a seeker of truth, that you can feel the truth behind the words, actions, and circumstances around you. As such, you may continue to search for all answers, even when everyone assures you that all is well. You can sense there may be something hidden or out of sight, though it is not out of mind, and you wish to know this truth. You are very mindful of the discomfort you feel around the situation. If you continue to feel like something isn't right, it's because you are correct. The Seeker of Truth card arrives to validate your intuition and instincts, but do not try to overanalyze the situation and figure it out on your own. You need to ask for the truth to be revealed to you. Also ask your person questions, Ask questions. Call on your angels and guides and ask them to shed light on your situation so the truth can be revealed. Unlike some of the people around you, you do not do well in situations that require you to pretend that everything is as it seems. You're being asked to validate your own feelings and concerns even when others do not. Trust that all will be revealed to you in due time. As a seeker of truth, you will feel discontent with any situation and ask you to turn a blind eye. Do not. Queen of Swords out here, ladies and gentlemen. It's an energy. Be out here and asking questions, because this is, if this future is to be good, it needs to be solid, right? Which means all honesty needs to happen. You will diligently search for answers and you will not stop until you find them. You are blessed with the ability to sense the truth regardless of the cover. All right. So remember, beautiful things are coming, an increase is coming, and whatever you've been manifesting is coming. But ask questions, you know? Ask your questions. We have God of Battle and Sacred Sexuality. I think one of the very first readings I did in Raleigh, I was at a hotel. I hadn't yet moved there, and that was one of the cards that I actually read. I'm going to start with that. It is, oh gosh, there's 6s here too. Eros is 6, Sacred Sexuality is also 6. Interesting. So there's also a 6 here and a 6 here. So yeah, look up, people talk about the little 666 and the number, don't, just Google it, ask about angel numbers, because it's, numbers are just that, they're numbers, okay? They're just numbers. All right, let's see. Because this is a light aspect. This sacred, I'm going to stop saying the smexuality because YouTube doesn't like it. So if you hear me refer to something, I'm not timid at all. Trust me. But for YouTube purposes, there's certain things that I'm not able to say. So just know that. Let's see. So this is actually a light aspect. It's a beautiful, I mean, it's beautiful. It's actually a very beautiful card. I can't really show you. I mean, there's no bodies or anything on it, but it's just like people just embrace. They're just, you know, loving of one another. It's beautiful. The majority of people living on Earth at this time have not yet experienced sacred smexuality in the form that it was designed to be. If you drew this card, it is time to look into this area of your life. Sacred SEX is as close as we can get to spirit while in the physical body. It is bridging the gap between heaven and earth. While we are here living in a state of separation, we can crave the feeling of oneness, the unity that comes from merging with spirit. This is why the desire for that SEX arises. When you feel a deep connection with someone, you feel the desire to merge, to bring back the feminine and masculine energies into oneness. This is what it is intended to be. Two people merging their energies into a state of oneness to feel the ecstasy of unity, the accumulation of schmexual energy, reaching the point of creative explosion. Sacred SEX is one of the most potent healing modalities that we have to offer this world. The divine feminine has a deep well of energy within her womb center that is tapped into by the divine masculine, which he then uses as fuel to give back to the divine feminine, creating a cycle of giving and receiving of energy that creates a field of light around the two involved. It's absolutely beautiful. It is divine. There is absolutely nothing bad about it. It's beautiful. It can be definitely used the wrong way for certain, and that energy should not just be shared with anybody. You know, it really shouldn't. And there's no judgment. Absolutely no judgment. I'm a whole Scorpio. Okay? But what I have learned, and it took me a long time to learn this, that if it is not spiritual, it is not for me. I am not interested. As much as I love it, I'm not interested in it unless it's with my divine masculine and it is spiritual. Not interested. So, because it is just such an exchange of energy, and it is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So let's go with Eris, the god of battle. Oh, ouch. And the god and goddess cards are, it's like first person. Hello, I'm present with you today to talk about a segment of the wounded masculine, a part of the masculine that warped from his innate inner qualities surrounding action and protectiveness. I'm referring to what I am referring to is the part of the masculine's heart that went to war and is still yet to return. Due to the rise of religion and war, the fall of consciousness, many battles have been fought, and the subsequent effects have been immense. When the masculine left his feminine at home to go to war, he did so with the intent to protect and serve her and his community. In order to do this, he had to detach from his tender heart. Consequently, he did such a great job of this that a part of his heart is still hardened. Can you see this occurring around you? As mirrored opposites, the two halves of a whole, every wounding that the masculine has, the feminine has a wound to match. The feminine who waited for the masculine to return has had a piece of her nurturing twisted into a sense of desperation. These are the wounds that are prevalent in your time, being pulled up to the surface to be triggered and worked through and therefore resolved. Know that as you experience these themes, they are presenting themselves to be transmuted. All is in order. All is the highest good for all. That's actually very beautiful. I'm going to wind up with these two. We got shadow. This, there's shadow and water. Shout out to my water sign, my fellow water signs. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So we have water, we have shadow. Let's read about those, okay? Water's 18, which is a 9, and this one is 43, which breaks down to 7. So any of those numbers, all of them could be significant. 4, 3, 3, 4, 1, 8, 8, 1. You could be born on the 18th or the 7th, the 9th. Okay, let's see here. We've got water. Let's read about water first. Emotions, receptivity, and a connection to the bodies of water. Drawing this card is a symbol of connecting to your emotions regarding your question or situation. Allow yourself to be open to any changes of direction and let the element of water guide you in the right direction. Flow, people, flow. Meditate with this symbol by a body of water in the bath or a vessel of water to help keep the emotions pure and to assist you in being more flexible. This is the alchemical sign and symbol for water. Okay, and then we have shadow, which is 43. What is hiding in the dark? What is it that you're afraid of and don't want to see? This card comes to tell you that all cannot be in the light because there must be a balance. Exploring the beast requires you to confront those unhealed parts of you, those aspects you deemed unworthy or unlovable. The time is now to bring light into those usually concealed spaces so they may be healed appropriately and are banished forever. The shadow or the hidden beast is not evil, just misunderstood. However, do tread carefully as you dive into sensitive territory. Humor, although not a solution, can help ease the growing pains of learning how to best work with and integrate your shadow aspects with compassion. The beast is a hidden mythological monster under our beds or in our closets. It's repressed parts of ourselves that we believe unlovable, unworthy, or fear-inspiring. Ironically, it is also the place where some of our most hidden and valuable strengths are to be discovered. This person, well, with this mirroring card here next to it, you guys could both be working through your shadows. And really what the God of Battle was talking about is the wounding with both men, the feminine and the masculine wounding, the hardening of the man's, not man, it's a gender. It's an energy, not a gender. But a wounding of the masculine's heart. And really, in essence, it's a wounding of the feminine's heart too, because she feels unloved. She feels, when those things are not conveyed. And when I say she, I mean me. You know what I mean? I'm identify with feminine. So it's kind of like, it's a wounding, and it needs to be healed on both ends of that, the spectrum, both the feminine and the masculine, big time. So, you could both be working on shadows. There could be some, things that your person is still working on. And, where the sexuality comes in, that could be one of those shadows that need to be looked at, really. you know, but it is sacred. It can be a very beautiful thing, and just beautiful. And a lot of people just toss it around like it's, you know, something to be tossed around, and it's not. It's really just something that is an amazing thing between, you know, two people. So anyway, guys, I did want to put something out because I may or may not tomorrow is we're gonna have a long day, and my little one is battling with his allergies real bad. So there you go, and I may actually post this tomorrow, and I hope you all have an amazing weekend, okay? Or whenever this found you, because my readings are timeless. And I will remind each and every one of you that if you have a reading on the books, we're good, but I cannot book any new readings until the 18th or beyond, because I'm not going to do them while I'm traveling. It's just not comfortable. So my calendar, though, is open after the 18th. Do email me if you're interested in a personal reading, which I do live via Zoom or recorded, and Google Meet, whatever. All right, have a good night, guys. Take care. Bye.